I'm from Tennessee, and I'm a comic, and sometimes I make people laugh when I'm lucky. Let's there. I'm a socially anxious introvert, so there's that. And a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm too nervous to do comedy." Well, I'm also too nervous to do comedy. I'm a little like the next president tonight. Either way, I was going to be unprepared. I'm going to use my cheat sheet real fast. So breakups kind of make me feel like a Dalek from Doctor Who, because I go around places shouting, "Exterminate, exterminate." There's 2 dogs at my house. One dog is Bandit, and he's really big. And when he jumps up, he can put his paws on my shoulders. And there's a new dog named Rory, and he's a Whippet. And he's kind of small, and he's just kind of one of those skinny kind of dogs that goes like this, you know? And he tries to jump up like Bandit does, but he's short enough that he always either punches me in the dick or does a ball tap. Oh my gosh. So I've learned to kind of put my knee up when he's happy that I'm back home. Let's see, I'm 26. I already mentioned that I'm from Tennessee. Let's see, more cheat sheet. I love alcohol. It helps me with my vitamins, specifically I, D, G, A, and F. Now, most of the time I'm good when I'm drinking, but there's only one time that I'm not, and it's when I play foosball. Because I've had kind of a fixation in it since I was a kid, and I will get into a vocal argument over foosball. Like, that's where my pride comes out. I don't have a lot of pride, but what pride I do have is tied up in foosball, and probably a few other things, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. But there is some pride in there. So I don't know if anyone's kind of seen the way I've been tonight. You know, I might be autistic, but I miss too many social cues to know. Yeah, I mean, the more you hear me talk, the more you're going to think that's not a joke. But, yeah, I'm proud of my weirdness. I try to call it eccentricity and try to divert it from being labeled creepiness. And I'm going to reference this again. It's kind of hard to be on sometimes. So I had friends in Johnson City, which is in East Tennessee, further east than where I live. And, you know, most people are pretty chill, but there's a few people who look at me and just kind of don't know how to read me. And so, you know, I was always having parties at my house, and everyone was like, well, I'm worried that you're like Jeffrey Dahmer. Oh. And so that was the last party because nobody left. Like I said, I had friends. Let's see. If I was Jesus, I would probably wind up in AA, and I think I'd do fine until they got to the part where they say coming back. I'd probably be laughing for a while until God informed me it wasn't funny. You think you've got daddy issues? I've got whole books. Oh my God! I find it, you know, I'm tolerant of all religions, except extremism. But I find it kind of ironic that the more I look like Jesus, the less Christian girls like me. And the less I look like him, the more they like me. Because, I mean, the concept of Jesus has been kind of taken over by 60s culture. And, like, I used to have round glasses, so everyone would tell me that I looked like John Lennon. And I would, I took it as a compliment for a long time until I realized that they were specifically talking about his heroin phase. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't have round glasses anymore because when I found out that my ophthalmologist was a Trump supporter, I got some from somewhere else. Yeah, I mean, he just started commenting stuff about Obama on my Facebook, and it just got really uncomfortable. But, yeah, I don't do push-ups, I do fall downs. Let's see. Two sarongs don't make a right. Yeah, it's been a while since I performed a lot, so I don't really have a ready set list. It's so fucking hot. Holy shit. But yeah, I was in college a couple times. First times I was in college, I was in Maryland, and my parents are college professors, so I was really excited to go to New England because I thought, oh, this is going to be so much more liberal than East Tennessee. And so I got accepted into a liberal arts school, and nobody ever told me that didn't mean it was liberal politically. So when I got to freshman orientation, they said, welcome to conservative Carroll County, the most conservative county in Maryland. And there was applause everywhere, and I just kind of sunk back in my seat and was like, what have I unleashed? Let's see. I don't mind if anyone sends me things that aren't safe for work because I'm unemployed. And I really like microwave pizza, banquet pizza specifically, because it says microwave 1 minute high, and I can do that. Stoner jokes, like my face. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in this whole Build-A-Bear thing, but I don't ever really need to spend money there. All I need to do is shave and wait a couple weeks, and I'll get a bear for free. Yeah. You know, if Congress was run by horses, they'd never get any bills passed, because they'd always vote nay. Hey-o! I don't really, So, who remembers Cat Dog? Yeah. I might be about to do something, reveal something that you might not want to know. I feel like Cat Dog was the original human centipede. I mean, they weren't tricked into being stitched together, they were just born that way. But, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, when Trump came out and said that his performance was shitty because his microphone was defective, myself and all the other comics I knew just kind of were like, that's a nice one. Like, microphone can't really make or break a performance, and in fact, if I have microphone troubles, I'm able to use it to my advantage by commenting that, I'm awkward enough without that. I feel like we got cheated on presidential debates. I feel like if they're going to have so many sequels for movies, superhero movies, we ought to have at least that number in presidential debates. Because, in superhero movies, the world is hypothetically at stake. But in reality, well, we all know what's up. So, my favorite thing to calm down is this. Meow. Meow. Meow-ditation. If any of you are unemployed and know magic, I've heard that Witch is hiring. Okay, I don't know if that's up here or not, so.
It's not.
Yeah, do you guys have, what you would call it? It's that place that makes Philly cheesesteaks, and it's a gas station. Oh, they have it all over Maryland, and they have it.
Wawa?
Wawa! Yeah.
We have sheets.
No, we have sheets.
Okay. See, I went to college in Maryland, and so, like, I had friends from all over, and some of them were like, oh, Wawa this, Wawa that, and I was like, huh. And, yeah, the first, let's see. Yeah, I was, anyone else been concerned about clowns this year?
Oh god, yes.
I kind of thought that would peak around Halloween, but, the thing is, what if they're not really clowns? What if they were trying to imitate humans, and the first humans they saw were clowns, and they're actually aliens? And the invasion's already over. I don't know. I really thought that it was either something to do with the remake of, I think it was It, or something to do with the presidential election, commentary on the candidates. But yeah, that's just going to be a mystery. My car is really obnoxious, and it dings at me, when my passenger isn't wearing a seatbelt. So the other night, I went and I got some chicken, and apparently I need a buckle up chicken because that weighs just enough to be considered a hazard.
Keep your loved ones safe.
Oh god.
I don't do Netflix and chill. I have chronic pain, so I do Netflix and bedridden. There's a new airbag for cyclists. I don't know if you've seen it, but like apparently, yeah. There's never really been an airbag for cyclists, but that's there's one now, and when it like senses that you're going over your handlebars or something, like it flips up like this, and it looks like you've got inflatable Trump hair. I don't know. I think you get a lot better if you just got a bunch of straw and shaved your head and glued it on. I don't know. But, let's see. Oh, I love it when people I'm dating tell me that they believe in me. Because I'm really big into the supernatural, and it's important to me that whoever I'm dating also believes in ghosts. Yeah, I was always kind of an awkward kid in middle school. Like, I still am kind of the awkward kid outside of middle school. It'd be more awkward if I was in a middle school right now, probably. But, like, I was always one of the ones who, it's like, I never wanted them to see me changing, like, my shorts into my gym shorts. And I'm like, I don't know if I had dysphoria or what was going on, but it was like me and this one other kid with braces who was like, we would both take change in the shower rooms, and like we didn't never really talked about it, but we just did that. And back then, like I was way shorter, so people were always being like, oh, how's the weather down there? You know? And man, being tall is not all it's cracked up to be. Like, sure, you can reach things, but like you're gonna hit your head on every other thing that you can possibly hit your head on. And I'm at this great height where a lot of things that are like hanging down low, like that thing, that one thing. I don't know the name of it.
The thing in the living room?
No, the thing on the stairs.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah.
beam thing.
It's like
Yeah.
I'm at the perfect level where it comes up to my forehead, and it's like I can't see it in my eyes. I don't know why I thought that was funny, but it's funny when I hit my head on that repeatedly, I guess. But you'd have to see it in order to appreciate it. You'd have to be there. I had a chemistry teacher in high school who, like, I was pretty convinced, and this was before Breaking Bad, so I was like making jokes about, oh, I'm sure he's, got some sort of secret stuff going on in his closet, man. And he was really Southern, and I had his wife for geometry, and it was kind of awkward because they were going through a divorce and everything. But he was always quoting Ron White, and he had a really thick country accent. So he'd be like, you know what Ron White says, stupid can't be fixed. And I'm like, I don't know if he thought he would be motivating his students by insulting them repeatedly, but every other day it was like something else, like, well, sometimes I think y'all go to bed and you lay on your side and everything you learn during the day, y'all pours out your ears. And I'm like, I did this imitation a couple times for my mom, and this is, she went to parent-teacher organization crap function thing. That's it. And so she saw the guy, and she came back, and she's like, oh, I thought you were exaggerating. I was like, no, he's really that serious. Let's see. I have a phobia of needles. I was the kid who, when I was about to get a shot, I'd suddenly have to go to the bathroom, and that only worked a couple times. But it was basically like I'd rather barricade myself in there. And I'm not much of a drinker. I prefer the herbal variety of things. I say a lot when I can't think of anything else. I make electronica. I would describe my genre as difficult listening. I don't really fear public speaking as much as most people do. Like when it comes to it, I fear public silence. Being on stage and not being able to get anything out. Because when you're speaking in public, it's going right. But when you start to clam up, it's kind of a misnomer in public speaking, because it's like, no, you're getting the syllables out of your mouth, and people are hearing what you're doing. I left my material over here.